We became involved with SBA in the early 2000s, and we were referred to SBA by our accountants, and in particular Shane. We were looking for a wealth management team and an advisor, and we had poor experiences with some of the major financial institutions. And when we found Shane, we were instantly drawn to his compassion and thinking and his knowledge.
For me personally, I don't like the kind of pushy salesman approach, and that's how we felt with the bigger companies we tried. We saw maybe 3 or 4 financial advisors before meeting Shane, and one thing I didn't like, I felt as though I knew more than they did at the time. It was very biased information. So without naming names, you know, they were just trying to push their own product.
Certainly the trust wasn't there in a bigger organisation, whereas with Shane and his approach, certainly trust is a word that springs to mind.
It feels like a family-run business, and they're approachable, they're non-judgmental, so easy to work with. And they do, from day one, felt more like friends than financial advisors, I guess. Their advice is unbiased.
They're forward-thinking, they're always at the forefront of financial information.
He made us feel valued, he made us feel present. You know, he assessed what we wanted from the meeting, or you know, from the relationship with him, which was lovely. It's like it felt so individualised. So from word go, I instantly loved this guy, and then it just grew and grew and grew as I met his team, and we trusted what he said.
We've grown to know Shane and his family personally. They were at our wedding. Another amazing moment was when we were just about to enter an auction for our current house.
As we were standing there just before the auction commenced, Shane walks in, and I actually burst into tears and gave him a hug. It was just a dream come true. And he just stood behind Greg, and I couldn't even hear him.
No, but he was giving some coaching.
Greg was just amazing. I thought, wow, who is this man? And it was Shane in his ear.
Yeah, just coaching us
him
through the auction process.
And you know, all of a sudden his bid just jumped a little bit, and I thought, where's that coming from? And it was Shane, and we won the house.
Yeah.
And so just when I thought I couldn't love Shane anymore.
So just, you know, personal moments.
I mean, we didn't ask him to come. He knew we were going to the auction, obviously, but he just turned up. I mean, what kind of individual is he? I just think they can't be beaten. So yes, I've absolutely recommended them to many people that I care about. A lot of the referrals have followed through with meeting SBA team. We've had nothing but praise for that recommendation. I haven't had one person come back to me and say, oh Lianne, they're not for us. They are life-changing. You know, I know that sounds very dramatic, but they are life-changing.